What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Shane and this is The Shane Show. Alright guys, welcome to beautiful sunny Phoenix, Arizona, and in today's video we'll just get right to it. Why do I have vertical doors on my R33? Let's check it out. Alright, let's get a cold start up. For you, got a 3582R, got some smart GTR 35 coil packs on here. Alright, I know what you guys are thinking. Why in the world would I have vertical doors on something as iconic as a Skyline? Alright, before you guys hit the dislike button, just hear me out for a second because I know I triggered all the purists out there. But so why do I have vertical doors on my R33? So it goes back 8 years ago actually. This is the first Skyline R33 to have vertical doors on it. And I say vertical doors because it's a vertical door kit from verticaldoors.com. So this was a SEMA car back in 2012, and we actually had vertical doors do a kit install on it, and it was free. So how this works is you would just open it up, and then once it goes this far out, which is about as far out as you can get it, then you lift the door up and then it'll stay. So what happens is it has a shock down in here that holds it open, plus you have a new kit. Now how you put these on is you actually keep the door on and you just take off the fender, so then that way the door stays in place, and then you take this off, you can access the hinge right here, and then you remove it. But anyways, so I just wanted to get that out there that this was a SEMA car. It was sponsored. Vertical doors were put on the car for free. They were a friend of ours, and so we were just helping out. Plus it looks different, grab some attention for those that may not even know what a Skyline is. But for all you purists, sorry, but I have made discussions on whether or not to take this out. So we do still have the stock door hinges, so I may or may not take this off. I don't really know yet. Starting to actually come around again. I have had a couple people say, oh, that's kind of cool, vertical doors. It's kind of rare. It's like an early 2000s look, right? Kind of ricer, but we'll see. So after all that, if you still want to give me a giant thumbs down for having vertical doors on my Skyline, I understand. I'll take that. I'll take that hit, but just know, hey man, that's business. That's the car world. People got to help each other out, and that's what we do. Car community. Plus it makes it unique, and obviously green R33 vertical doors, probably the only one in the world that has that, so it makes it unique. But again, if you're a purist, probably want to punch me right now, but that's completely okay. One thing with the vertical doors too, if you guys ever do have a vertical door kit installed on your car, just make sure that when you do it, it doesn't have the A-pillar up here and this part of the door frame attached to the door, because it just doesn't look right. I have that on the Cobalt and it just looks bulky and heavy and just kind of look right. But when you have it just a clean, sleek door going all the way up, it does look pretty good that way. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Dislike it, that's fine, that's cool, but let me know what you guys think. The second part of today's video actually going to, if you've been following me, we're actually going to be removing the radio and the AC and heater unit, and we're doing this because I'm going to put a radio, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to be putting a radio here. I actually got that in right there, got it in the box. We're going to be installing that in here today, and eventually I'm going to be getting rid of the ECU. I'm not going to have gauges and all that, and I'm going to be getting an AEM big display dash for right here, and it's going to look absolutely awesome. Wanted to keep the OEM gauge clusters so I don't mess with that, but I'm losing the gauges because I don't really have any others with the hand controller on the FC Power FC. So yeah, more to come, check, but stay tuned for today. I'm going to be pulling this apart. It's going to look real clean, and then I'm going to install the radio in here. And this radio is all Bluetooth and all that stuff, has a USB auxiliary, and so I'm going to be putting the USB in there and then running obviously the wire through there, and it's just going to look super clean. I'm probably gonna have to modify this out a little bit to get it to fit, But after all this is complete with the new ECU, the cam angle sensor problem that I'm having, once that gets fixed, that'll be awesome, because then I can actually drive it without having to figure out the timing every time I shut off the car. So, but more to come, more to come. Let's go ahead and check this out right now. Let's go ahead and cruise over to the shop and get this installed. All right, guys, so we just arrived at the shop, got the car in here, and what we'll do is start ripping apart the console in here, the center console, and we will get the radio start going. So this is the radio I picked up. It's a Soundstream. It's actually technically made for boats. It was the only one that I could find that was small enough to fit inside the ashtray hole. Okay, so here's the radio. It's pretty freaking cool. It's got Bluetooth and everything, so better upgrade than we have. It came with all these connectors here, which I'll figure out what all that goes to. A couple more over here, because I'm hoping that'll fit with the OEM. If not, I'll have to do some modifications like I mentioned day one of the install, because this is going to take a little bit. So start getting that thing apart. Alright guys, so I got the dash apart. As you can see, that's why stuff takes longer sometimes. Look at those wires. So got it apart. This will be getting rid of, and so hopefully this just plugs right into the new radio, these two connectors right here. So we'll see. So my first goal is to just get this plugged in and actually get the radio working. I'm hoping that those connectors just plug in the back right here. I'm gonna read the instructions. Yes, I'm going to read the instructions. So this is going to need some modification, but you can see it's probably going to fit pretty good in there. I'm going to have to cut out all of that here on the back, and should just slide right in. So this is what I just pulled off the car. You can see somebody had definitely done something with the wires before, so cut all that off. Let's go ahead and get the keys. And so I got the radio all hooked up, and we're going to see if it just starts. I just wanted to see if it hook it up first, and then we'll go ahead and place it somewhere. Okay, so I got the radio hooked up right now. I just got everything wired down there with wire nuts and stuff, so it looks crazy, but just to get it turned on. So let's first try, let's see if the stereo turns on. All right, we got power. Let's find us a station. Different colors, that's pretty cool. All right guys, so radio's hooked up. Everything works. Now it's time to make it look pretty. Okay, so now make this fit in here. So what I'm gonna have to do is cut pretty much all of this right here off, so it'll fit nicely. Make sure I don't get rid of those clips either, so be careful. I'll probably just end up about right there, going through it with a die grinder. So I just finished grinding this away. It came out so awesome. Super flush on the sides. Just came out so sick. Got the bracket in on the back. Go ahead and put this in and see what it looks like. So radio install is done. It's nice and flush in there. It's looking pretty good. And so I'll cover up this whole thing with the CD7 dash display from AEM. It's gonna look super sweet. There's currently a bunch of wire nuts back there holding all those wires together. Let me show you guys what I have to replace them instead. You guys need to buy these. So replacing those wire nuts, you guys need to get these right here, are super sweet. You just put a wire on either end, you heat it up, and it actually has soldering in the middle, and just heat it up. Different sizes in here, like this small one right here, and just heat it up, and then it'll tack your wires. So I think it was like $5 on Amazon. Super sweet, so you don't have to worry about the wires coming apart. So I'm going to do that on the inside there. And again, I don't know what you guys think about the vertical doors, but let me know, comments down below, what you guys think of this. Is it making a comeback? Is it Ricer? Do you hate it? Are you a purist and you just want to hate on me right now? But yeah, just let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just like that, Shane Shows out. Peace.